Hello everyone, this is VTTV and I am back with another video. But instead of food history like I said in my last video, I'm starting what essentially made me start being interested in history of food. It wasn't just history itself, it's more like the research process that the research process that became interesting. And it started because of this game. This game is shiwuyu. I'm butchering the pronunciation most likely, and in English it is The Tales of Food. It is a Chinese game that is released. It started being released in Taiwan in traditional Chinese. Then it came out in Southeast Asia, China, maybe? Is it Hong Kong server? I can't remember. And it is also out in Japan. So there is no, as of now, there is no English global release. So previously, I actually translated a few parts of this game in English, and I posted it on Tumblr under the thebananatroll. That's my translation account. And if you see my username, it is bbanana, so don't be so confused that my username is so weird. So we shall start with the game, and from this video onwards I'm most likely just reading up my old translations and hopefully continuing on from where I left off. I should warn you guys that this translation is not 100% accurate. I am not fluent in Chinese, so it is mostly powered by the power of Google and online dictionaries. So if there's any mistakes, you can just share below in the comments nicely, and I'll learn from them, and hopefully we can know more about this game.
少主要开始工作了吗？我会陪在你身边的。
Okay, this is Hukeng. He just said, what did he just say? Okay, I am recording this on BlueStack, so it might not be very smooth, but I think it's just fine for this. I actually didn't translate the title here, but I think I will when the video comes out. I will just put a subtitle next to it. So essentially, I would start here first, and the rest I'll be putting it in a separate video because I don't want each video to be too long, because translation is just a long process, especially if you're not fluent and you can just instantly translate on the spot. I can't do that.
少主，该起床了。
It says Xiaozhu, which is essentially like a young lord or young master. A female version would probably be young miss, but I'm just guessing this based on the online Chinese translations that I've read. So I'm just choosing young miss or young master. But for gender neutral term, I will most likely be referring our character as Xiaozhu. So yeah, you can actually choose your character to be a guy or a girl, but essentially they'll be calling you in this very neutral term, which is Xiaozhu. If my pronunciation is wrong, you just tell me and I'll try to fix it. But just so you know, my Chinese, I know a little bit, and it's not China Chinese, so the pronunciation is a little off all the time. So if it falls back to old habits, it's just the accent. So essentially, this person said, 小猪, it's time to get up.
到底要怎样才能让你乖乖起床呢？
What does one have to do to make you wake up obediently? I wish I could change the username, but I have to buy it. But essentially, you just have to get used to this username. And this is something that I noticed when I checked back the simplified Chinese version, the Southeast Asia version. Some of the dialogue are slightly different than the Taiwanese traditional Chinese version, which actually included this line that I didn't have in the Taiwanese version way back then. So this is our player, and they said, for Tiao Qiang, you hurry up and get down from my bed.
美人如今都知道害羞了。
The beauty knows how to be shy. So this character is for Tiao Qiang. For Tiao Qiang. Just forgive me for the bad pronunciation. For Tiao Qiang. This character is for Tiao Qiang, and what he is calling you is Meiren, which is essentially a beautiful person. So to keep it neutral, gender neutral again, I'll just refer this as beauty. But if you like, you can just refer this as call you like a beautiful lady or a handsome man. And this is his character card. For Tiao Qiang, which is in English would be Buddha jumps over the wall or Buddha's temptation. Buddha abandons Zen for fragrance. The young man is incomparable. It was said that the room was filled with a wonderful aroma when Fo Tiao Qiang was born. Graceful elegance that causes hearts to sway. Maybe this is that graceful young gentleman. The beginning my rite of charms.
美人是否还记得，年幼之时，你可是哭着闹着要我抱呢？
Not sure if Beauty still remembers, but back when you were young, you cried so loudly and so demandingly for me to hold you. This is a new line. The old one did not have Meiren inside, but is essentially the same thing.
你说我身上闻着香，我若是不抱，你就不肯上床睡觉。
You said that my body smelled fragrant. If I don't hold you, you would refuse to go to bed. That was when I was small. Now it doesn't count. This is a new line. The old one actually said, in my old translation, the old one, the player said, that was when I was small. How can it count nowadays? Let me step down immediately at once.
怎么不作数了？小时候的你跟现在的你，难道不是同一个你？
Why can't it count? You when you were little, you as you are now. Aren't they all still the same you?
还是你如今已经不喜欢我身上的味道了？
Or is it that you don't like the smell of my fragrance anymore? Fo Tiao Qiang showed a sad expression, causing my heart to feel guilty. His body's innate fragrance, genial like spring breeze, allowing one to feel especially warm. I didn't mean it like that.
那你的意思还是喜欢我身上的味道咯？要不要再靠近些
？Then what is your meaning? Do you still like the smell of my fragrance? Would you like to come a little closer? Although such scenes are repeated almost daily, I still... Okay, so there's 3 options, but there is no impact on the story itself based on your choices. So the first one is push away Fo Tiao Qiang. The second one is to hug him, and the third one, it took a bit of googling, but I think it means eat my head butt. So in my old translation, I chose the second one, But after after it reaches the end of my second choice, I would tell you what the first and the third choices are, but essentially it is almost the same. Sticking close to Fortel Chang, I can feel his slightly warm breath on me like gentle brushes of a feather.
少主真是调皮，你当自己还是5岁的孩子啊。
Young Miss is really mischievous. Do you still think you're a 5-year-old child? In front of you, I will always be a kid that never grows up. And in the other option, if you choose headbutt, Fortel Chang would say, "How many times have you used this trick? I deliberately dodged, just worried about your forehead." I deliberately dodged. I deliberately dodged, I'm just worried about your forehead. And the player will say, "I will succeed." Then Fortel Chang says, It's okay, young master, I understand. We have plenty of time later for that." Oh no. I did not keep the first option. Oh shoot. Oh no. I didn't keep the first option. Oh boy, okay, I think I remember the first option is if you try to push him away, it is, I think, the same as the second option, the hugging option, that you got closer to him to feel the breath. And I think that's it. Can't remember. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't keep it. Okay, continuing onwards.
少主，您醒了吗？大家都准备好了，就等。
Young Miss, are you awake? Everyone is ready now. We're now waiting.
哦，看来我来的不是时候。
Oh, it seemed that it's not time for me to arrive. Under these difficult-to-explain circumstances, we've been caught red-handed by someone. I abruptly stood up, knocking my forehead on Fortel Chang's forehead. Ooh, ouch. The ouch here is actually tong, which is pain. But I saying ooh, pain, it's a little bit weird, so I put ooh, ouch.
佛跳墙，服侍少主起身洗漱，是我身为空桑管家应尽的职责。倒是你，日日勤勉，硬是要先我一步。
Hold up, my Discord is making noises. Okay, done. Adjusting. Okay. For Tiao Chang, attending Xiao Zhu to wake up for their morning routine is within my realm of duty as Kong Sang's butler. Yet it is always you, with everyday diligence, to be stubbornly one step ahead of me. Double cooked pork slices. Conscientious and humble diplomatic envoy, Russian-style two-faced handsome butler, a meticulous Kong Sang butler, tender smiles hiding a savage heart. Born in the diplomatic years of Harbin, Taotai Prefecture. Is this a Taotai? I think. Thus wears a full suit of Russian-style formal attire all year round. Why are you all barging in? This is my room. Do I not have any privacy? No more such nonsense in the future. Hurry up and leave. I need to get up and get ready. See you in the restaurant in a quarter of an hour. After struggling to push the two out of the door and closing it, I look at my disheveled self in the mirror. a thorough grooming is a must. And that's it for the first chapter. Let's see if everything turns out fine. And hopefully can continue on to the other translation to the point that I can continue where I stopped. And I actually found in my drafts that I had another part of part 2 I completed, but I just never published it on Tumblr. So instead, hopefully I can get to it here in this video instead. And that's it for today. Yeah, I guess that's it. See you next time in the next video, hopefully. If that's right, there's something I want to do. At the end of each video, if the food has a very particular legend or lore or history, I would like to use the end of the video to talk about it. But right now, for Tiaoqiang is quite. I think we will talk about him next time because it's a bit more focused on him in the next chapter. For double cooked pork slices, I couldn't find any legend. I just managed to translate what it is on the card, and I didn't find anything interesting then. So if you have any lore or history about it, please share in the comments below because I'd love to read it. Thank you very much. This is BT Levy. Thank you for watching and see you next time.